My wife has been having an affair with her own brother and I realized our son might not even be mine. I don't know how or where to begin. This is a throwaway for obvious reasons. My wife and her brother has always been messing around. They were the type of siblings to take joking a bit too far, sexually. New people who meet with them have always said that they are the type of siblings you would think are married if it wasn't for them being brother and sister. My brother-in-law lives very close to us. He is divorced and has 2 daughters who live with his ex-wife. My own wife very often takes over our son to his place, and also very often visits him herself. This is something I never ever had anything against. After all, they are brother and sister. It wasn't until recently when my 4-year-old son told me Mommy and Uncle Tommy, let's call him that, had been kissing on the lips that I got suspicious. Apparently my wife had gotten angry at our son for no apparent reason for having seen this, and she had told him grown-ups do this as a gesture of love. Now, I understand hugging or kissing a sibling on the cheek, but in my 36 years on this earth I don't recall kissing my own sister mouth to mouth. That is just disgusting to me. Tonight I did something which I never done or felt the need to do before, and I checked my wife's phone only to find a load ton of messages between her and her own brother. Most of it is just regular chat, nothing special. But after having scrolled through a ton of messages I find sections of intimate pictures between them, and even messages such as, horny, want to come over for a quickie, and similar sentences. I am grossed out by the sheer imagination of my wife having had sex with her own brother, as this causes me to imagine ever having kissed any of my own sisters, which is disturbing to say the least. Having sit here now thinking about what to do, I can't do anything but to think my own son might not even be my own. So many times have I heard how he looks like Uncle Tommy, and just looking at his face makes me believe this even more. I am really at a loss at this point. I have no doubts about what she has done, but I can't imagine also having lost the only thing that meant more to me than my own life, my own blood, my son. I feel like just jumping off a building or taking my own life if he ends up not being my child. I want to divorce her, but I don't know how to go on about finding out whether I am the father or not. I really don't know what to do if I found out my son wasn't mine. Edit. After reading several comments, I decided it is best to not confront her now. My wife has been asking me multiple times what is wrong, and I just told her I am not feeling well. I can barely look her in the eyes at this point. The only reason I am keeping it together is for my son. I wanted to go and sleep at a hotel, but it would just raise too many questions on her part, so I will sit in front of the TV and sleep on the couch. Edit 2. Had no idea this post would spiral out and get this many responses, thanks I guess. I won't be reading more PMs, I have gotten way too many of them. Currently staying with my sister, I decided it was not a good time to confront my wife yesterday, so I just told her I will be moving in to stay with my sister for a few days as she needed help with some stuff. My sister lives about 30 minutes away from us. I have told everything to my sister and she thought it was best to meet with a lawyer. We scheduled a meeting today. He will be helping me with the divorce and has also offered to help me get a paternity test, read some comment about a guy who did a paternity and got the wrong result, which is why I will get it via court. I will be getting a divorce for sure. This is not something I will ever accept or can forgive. It's beyond F******** get up. To the feminists out there who messaged me and told me to step up and forgive her, you too. I will confront her, but I can't tell when, probably tomorrow. My sister wants to come with me, but I won't let her. I will head over there by myself and let her know what I found out. We'll see where it goes from there. My wife and my brother have gotten super close and it's to the point where it is starting to seem weird to me. I'm not sure what to do. I've been married to my wife for 3 years now. She's been a natural flirt her whole life. I've known this since we dated. She harmlessly flirts with guys from time to time and it's always nothing too far or too crazy. I never have been too uncomfortable with this, as she claims to only do it when I'm around because she knows that it makes me want her more. She just likes the attention too. She has claimed she has never cheated on me or any of her exes. I believe her, as I feel that I have no reason not to. I'm on her phone all of the time and never notice anything suspicious. Her and my brother have hit it off well ever since they first met. The three of us hang out a lot and they do alone occasionally. I've never had a problem with this either. It never really hit me that something could be going on between them. My wife and I have a pretty nice house. I was lucky to land my dream job and make good money. My brother has been less fortunate though. He dropped out of high school and has had a few stunts in jail. Nonetheless, I still love him and enjoy his company. He is always welcome over at our house. He doesn't live there, but he stays over a good bit. He doesn't have a home, so he's either staying with us or at his friends'. Even with all of his problems, he has always been the ladies' man. I guess that is where some of my worries have came from. That many women find him very attractive. My wife works from home now, so there's a good bit of the time that they are at home alone together. At first, I didn't think anything of it. Everything seemed normal to me. Over time, I've noticed more and more weird things though. Sometimes when I come home, they will be laying on our bed or my brother's bed together. They aren't cuddling, but it's still weird to me. Sometimes my wife will only have her underwear on when around him. She has seen him naked a few times. One of the times, when she walked in on him naked, she whistled at him. I couldn't tell if it was to be funny or flirty. He will also walk around close to naked from time to time. She really almost treats us both the same. It's like we are both her husband. She hugs him, kisses him on the cheek, and flirts with him. Recently, I came home to see her cuddling with him on the couch. Why it was this that took me to my breaking point, but it was. I finally asked them what they were doing. She just said, we are relaxing. What does it look like? I snapped and told her to get up and for him to leave. He was confused as to what was going on. I cursed at him and told him that he needed to leave now. He looked confused but eventually walked out. My wife asked what that was about. I told her that I was finally fed up with how they've been with each other and that it seems like there's something going on between them. She got mad at me for accusing her and said that their relationship was completely healthy and normal and that nothing was going on. She said she sees him like her brother. She yelled at me some more and then locked herself in our room. She has barely spoken to me at all since. My brother hasn't been back since that either. I don't want to ruin my relationship with either of them. I realize that I may not have handled this correctly, but I just was not feeling comfortable anymore. What should I do from here? I really am so lost. TLDR, my wife has been flirty with my brother and is constantly alone with him while I'm at work.